Joe, since the last time we talked to you, the offense has been bolstered some more with the addition of Stephon Diggs. Just in terms of the collection of skill players, what do you think this offense could be like?
Man, sky's the limit. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it at that.
Joe, why do you fit in this scheme, the zone scheme? Bobby was saying good things about you earlier. How do you think you fit?
I feel like what we do in this offense, I definitely feel like to where my skill set is, I think it'll be a great thing for us and, for the run game and them guys on the outside, including Dalton and Brev in the middle at tight end. I think that's going to be a sight to see for sure.
Since the first time we talked to you, you've now spent some time in the building with CJ. You've been on the field with CJ. What do you now know about CJ?
That CJ's he's a great teammate. He's a leader, and he definitely make a lot of plays. And to be able to witness that firsthand, man, that's a great thing for me to see.
Joe, you were across the way from Nico Collins last year. Now that you're getting to play with him, he got his contract this week. What impresses you about what he can do?
Man, Nico, one thing about him, he's a very hard worker. I've seen him, and obviously you see the physical traits, and you see certain things where, certain things, usually jump off the charts. And I think that, his size in terms of the way he's built, and he's about 6'4", and he actually can run too. So he's, like I say, he's a very hard worker, and I think that from what I see personally, and firsthand, I think that he deserves every bit of what he got.
I know it's still pretty early, but what are some of your first impressions have you noticed working with Damian Pearson?
Yeah, Damian's a hard worker too, and the thing that I love about Damian is, he keep me working hard too as well. I mean, I always had a great work ethic, but the way he works, it's like, okay, I gotta keep rolling too. And I think it's a great thing for both of us and also the other running backs in the room because we all feed off of each other. We all bring certain things to the table, but he definitely works hard, and I love his work ethic.
So, kind of keeping it with Damian real quick. D'Amico said last week that he thinks you guys would be a great 1-2 punch. What's it been like getting to know Damian, and what can you tell us that you've observed from him and why he might be a better fit in the scheme this year?
Well, I've yet to really see much film, honestly, on Damian, but what I have seen is, like I said, he works hard, but, so does the other running backs too. I think that, I guess besides the whole 1-2 punch thing, I think that there's other guys in that room that's going to contribute in a major way as well. So I think that the way that we want to go out there and obviously make yardage, make touchdowns and things like that, I think that everybody's going to, have a fair share in the room and obviously in the offense.
You know what you all could be on the offensive side of the ball, but, now that you've been in 2 weeks of OTAs, what have you seen on the defensive side of the ball?
Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie, them guys over there, I'm glad I'm on their team. I just say that. I'm glad I'm on their team, man. And it's a lot of young, hungry guys that's out there flying around. Them boys hungry. They all run real fast, and they physical. So at the point of attack, man, that's what they preach. Point of attack and, attacking the football and creating turnovers. And one thing about them that I've been seeing and that I'm very impressed with is that, one, the communication of what they have with each other, and also, two, they, the chemistry that they didn't build already, despite, what they didn't have before, man. So I think it's been a great thing for me to see.
There's a lot of talk right now about OTAs maybe being done with. Players of the organization want to get rid of it. Being new on a team, do you deem it necessary? Do you like it? Do you not need it?
I mean, I really don't care about all of that off-season program stuff. I mean, whether we're going to be home and getting it in or whether we're going to be with the team getting it in, I think either way, depending on where you at and what, I think what program that you're in, I think that it'll be beneficial either way you want to look at it. So, wherever it goes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like either way for me, I'll be good. So I'm not worried.
What have you gotten to know about the rookie Jawar Jordan?
Jawar, he's a very quiet person, at least so far. Probably just trying to, find his way around. And I think that he's a very young, bright kid. He's smart. He's been picking up the playbook probably a little bit better than I have, to be honest. I know they spend a little bit more time with it, but I think that the way that he prepares, when his number is called, he go in there and he do what he's supposed to do. So, to be honest, I think for me as a veteran, it's a great thing to see, man. So, like I said, everybody in our room, they're gonna have their fair share, and I feel like it ain't gonna be no drop off forever, wherever anybody leaves off.
You think that's a testament to Coach DB as well?
Oh, no doubt. DB's a hell of a coach, and obviously he's been here for 5 years and been through 5 different staffs, and obviously it's always that one that usually sticks, and obviously he's been here, so that's more of, like you say, a testimony to him. And I think that, the way that he have us prepared when we go out there for practice and attacking the day, man, it's a great thing to see.
What have been your early impressions of offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick?
Yeah, Bobby definitely, I could tell he's very eager to get out there with us working. I think he sees all the talent. He sees all the people and what we bring to the table. And I think Bobby probably over there in the room twiddling his thumbs right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the way he attacks in the room, in the meeting rooms, and the way they explain attention to detail, man, between really all the coaches, I think they do a great job with breaking a lot of things down. One of my OCs that I used to have in Cincinnati, Bill Laser, he does a hell of a job with breaking things down as well. So I think that, it's definitely a hell of a thing that we have going, the chemistry that we've been building, and I think it's only going to obviously get more better.
When the pad goes on in camp, how do you build your chemistry with this new offensive line unit in the zone scheme, and also the added element of what you bring in the receiving game?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I truly feel like with what we're going to be in terms of the point of attack with a lot of things, all of that stuff starts right now, and what we build in the OTAs, and obviously it's only going to get better. And, with Titus and those guys, Laramie coming back, I think that'll be a hell of a thing to see because of what we've been getting now. It's like, damn, that's good. But when them guys get back, it's going to be like, it's going to be like the Red Sea. So I definitely look forward to it, man. And in terms of, I guess, utilizing in other roles in the pass game, I definitely take on all roles. I definitely can do it. I've been able to do it all of these years, and happily with Slowick, I know for a fact that he will be using all my skill sets. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
We'll close with DJ and John.
Since you played in Cincinnati, you actually on 2 iterations where you had a bunch of star receivers. Obviously, you're a mainstay throughout that entire run. How much will that experience help you kind of bring everybody together, knowing that there's a lot of mouths that do need to be fed, but you're also in a situation where other guys need to be fed, and y'all made it happen? How will that experience help you in Houston?
Well, I definitely think with how we got this offense rolling, I think that no matter what, I feel like everybody in this offense will eat. Your turn is going to come, and that's just part of being in the offense that we're running. I definitely feel like with the weapons that we have, man, it's a hell of a thing, bro. Because usually, I guess you got the young guys that's not paid yet, and you got the guys that's fortunate enough to be able to make that type of pay, come in and be with CJ. And by CJ being one of the best quarterbacks in the league, bro, it's a hell of a thing. I don't know if he even knows it yet, but he has all the right tools. He have all the right traits for him to be actually the best in the league. And I think that the way that he prepares and the way that he leads and the way that he works, I truly feel like, it's definitely something special in the making. But in terms of everybody touching the ball and doing certain things, we stay on the field, everybody eats. Everybody touch the ball, everybody put up what they want to put up. We know defense for sure going to give us the ball back. So I think that as long as we execute, doing all the right things well, man, and building that chemistry right now to, come back in July, I think that is going to go a long way. And I feel like, it's like I said, in this offense, man, sky's the limit. And I'm going to answer your question.
He asked it already, but thank you.
Okay,
I was going to ask
gotcha.
you about blocking.
Y'all good?
Joe, the Texans want to run the ball better inside the 5-yard line. You've averaged over 10 touchdowns the last 3 seasons. What's the key for you having a knack for the end zone the closer you get there?
Yeah, I mean, mainly just I feel like it's all about will and want to, you know, when you get down there. I mean, football is a grown man sport, and, you know, you try to obviously impose your will on the other team. And like I said, man, it's really the line movement. Everybody works together, linemen, tight ends, fullbacks, receivers, even quarterbacks, by selling the fakes. You know what I'm saying? I think as long as you in sync with each other, I feel like everything else pretty much take care of itself. I mean, me being 220 down there and all the linemen and fullbacks down there, I think that with momentum and full steam, you know, we should be very successful. And even if it's in a play-action game, I think that everybody, like I said, in this offense should eat because, I mean, we have every tool and we have every player in this here offense that is a veteran. Everybody that's, I mean, made multiple plays in their career and at a high level. I think that the way things are going, it's a lot for us to look forward to, man. And everybody around here is excited, and so should the fans because it's going to be a light show for sure.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Doing great, man. Blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have the deal happen. You talked about it earlier in the offseason and what it would mean to you.
Yes, sir.
What's the feeling like, and what do you hope to do now going forward?
Man, the feelings is unexplainable right now. You know, it's something you've been wishing, you know, since you was a little kid, man. Playing football, 5, 6 years old, man, and your dream is to, you know, make it in the league. You know, get that second contract, man, and you know, God blessed me with the opportunity, and I got it. And I feel like now, man, is motivation is, you know, something that you always been wishing your entire life, you know, and it's here. And I feel like now is only up. You know, I got to work on my game, continue to work on my game, work on my craft, work on myself. You know, continue to be a great team player for the team, man, and so we can reach our team goal. at the end. But man, I'm more than blessed, more than happy. You know, this is everybody's dream. You know, you come to the league, man, you get that second contract, and I got it. Blessed enough, man. Nick, Kyle, Hannah, D'Amico, and they believed in me, made it happen for me, man, and just blessed on all levels.
Hey, Nico, now that you mentioned having that, and you want to keep getting better, is there if you had to pick one thing in your game that you're like, this is an area where I can grow, what would that be?
Just working on my craft. I feel like just become a better man, better person, better teammate, better route runner, better, receiver, because you can't never get comfortable in your game. I feel like, I got this, but that's not the end. I feel like it's the beginning. I feel like it's more to be proved, more game to work on myself, and be available for the team. I feel like that's my goal, that's my mindset, man. Be available for the team, continue to work on myself, work on my mental, my body, continue to, thank God for it all, man. Continue to be myself, and I feel like everything else will fall into place.
Sorry about that. I was just going to ask you, how were you able to block out all that outside noise and just focus on playing football? You never let the contract talk get to you, never let extension talk get to you. You just, stuck to playing the game. How were you able to block all that?
I feel like just it wasn't on my mind. I knew, you continue to have your head down, continue to work on your game, continue to play football, continue to do the things you love, and the money gonna come. It's just gonna come. It's gonna fall in place if you continue to do the right things, continue to finish your mission. And I feel like for me, it was, never about the money. I just love the game of football. So getting money, it's a good thing. I ain't saying no bread now. Don't get it. Nah, but it's just a blessing, man. I just love the game of football. I love what comes with it, man. I love working on my game and love winning. So I feel like you continue to have that mindset, continue to, walk one foot in front of the other, and everything else fall in place. So I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Continue to work with me.
This is our first time seeing Stefan on the field, working with you guys, talking with you guys, all those things. How can he help this team, this offense? How can he help you?
A lot, man. Steph, he's that vet in the room we've been needing. I've been watching Steph since I was in middle school. Middle school, high school. Like, he's been very successful in his league, man. And for him to be in the room with us, man, and a teammate of mine, of everybody, man, and just his success he's had on the field, man, there's no better feeling. You could pick his brain, pick how he move, how he think, coming off the line of scrimmage, if the defender in a different position, like, the little things like that, man, like, it really goes a long way. Now I see why he has that type of success now, and him being a part of the room, man, joining the field with him, sharing the field with him, just every day, man, just picking his brain, we push each other, everybody, and I feel like as a unit, as a receiver room, man, we got the right pieces for everybody to shine. I feel like we all gonna push each other, which we're doing right now, and continue to do, and just play for one another, and play like that, man. Can't nobody stop you.
You mentioned that you, Stefan, Tank, you guys are all playmakers, but you all do it in different ways.
Different ways, yes, sir.
Which can put defenses in a bind.
Yeah.
How will that translate onto the football field, and how effective can that be to putting defenses in the quote-unquote bind?
Like you said, man, it's hard. We all got different games. We go 2x2, 11 personnel. They don't know who on the field. And then we come out, then another three. I feel like just as a unit, as a receiver room, we got the pieces we need. And I just feel like it's gonna be hard for defenses. You gotta play true. But I feel like for us, is get everybody else opportunities to shine and win. I feel like we know our mission. We trying to win a Super Bowl. So not being selfish, can't be selfish. You gotta be a team player. You gotta have joy for your brother out there making plays, So I feel like just as a unit, man, that's what we're doing, building that chemistry, building that bond, man. And build that bond is unbreakable, So I feel like that's where we at right now. That's where we here at OTAs, getting that chemistry, getting those reps, getting that extra time and bonding, So come on Sundays, man, we just shining, not even thinking about nothing.
What does it mean to you to know that at 27 you could be unrestricted? Most guys only get one chance to get a big contract.
Yeah.
You get two.
Get two, huh? It's a blessing. It is, but I ain't at 27 yet. So it's later on down the road. I know if I continue to be myself, continue to, work the way I want to work, everything will fall in place, but that's the end goal. I feel like for me, I got to focus on this season, this OTAs, this offense, second year in offense, man, just dialing in the concepts, and just out there just being fun, having fun, playing fun, having, just enjoying the moment, and I feel like everything else gonna fall in place.
CJ and you clearly have some chemistry. What are the ways that CJ works with the wide receiver room to get that chemistry that shows up on game?
Yeah, that just shows, how CJ is as a person. He's a great leader. Great leader, great person, humble. And he's willing to do whatever, for the teammates. And it shows every day. Locker room, the chemistry. Just the way he just upbring everybody. He leads for a reason. There's a reason why he, is the person he is, and he keep us level, he keep us pushing, he keep us, being great, being the best version we can be on the football field, and having that person as your quarterback it's amazing. You had a quarterback that means something. He care, he willing to put it all out there for everybody, so everybody can shine, so we can win, as a unit, so I feel like that's his mindset. I feel like it's only going to be greater for him, continue to lead, continue to, lead the team the way we know he can. And we got his back.
Nico, talk about the second year of this offense.
Yep.
Last week, Dalton said you guys kind of maybe even expedited some of the play calling stuff, shortened some things up. Bobby talked about how useful it has been the second year.
Yeah.
How much more is there to this offense schematically, not in addition to the talent being added, because you guys already have that base from last year and it is the second year of this offense?
Yeah, it's amazing, man, to have another year in the system, another year to, open up the book more. Like Dawg said, man, it's like it's a lot of playmakers on that field, man. Like, it's a lot of different ways everybody get the ball. And so I just feel like, man, it's going to make it hard for defense to figure out what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's getting what, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like for us being in the second year as the offense, man, it's going to be amazing, because since I got here, I've been in different offenses a couple of years. So it feels good to go into another year at the same offense, not learning a new playbook, splits, formations, stuff like that. It feels good to go into next season with that edge on your shoulder, man, just, ready to attack, ready to have fun. So.
I saw you in Vegas, you enjoying the ambiance of Radio Row and everything. New contract now. Talk about your maturation now at this point. Where do you feel that you are and the point where you want to get to?
Yeah, I feel like right now, man, I'm speechless. I don't really know how to feel yet. It hasn't hit me yet, but it's a blessing, man. I feel like like I said, man, it's something you've been dreaming your entire life, to get that. And I feel like for me right now, it's continue to work on my game, remember why, remember my mission, remember my end goal, because right now it's just the beginning, it's only the peak, man. And I feel like I got a lot more to prove, a lot more, to do on my game, So I feel like for me, man, just continue to be myself, continue to have my head down, one foot in front of the other, man, and, thank God for it all. Just keep the distractions away.
When we were with you at your football camp, you were around a lot of kids talking about doing things the right way. You also were with your family. They all came in. What does it mean to you to have that support system to get you to this point?
Right.
And what are some things you hope to do financially now that you're in this position?
I don't even know. I ain't thought about that, man. But I feel like, man, just having, the people in your circle, to push you every day, tell you to keep going when times get hard, that shoulder to lean on, that shoulder to cry on, you know what I'm saying, just whatever to vent to. I feel like it's good to have your parents, or, your girl, your sister, anybody, your wife, anybody in your circle, man, because that's all you got, you know what I'm saying. When you have the long days, that's what you go back to, family, you know what I'm saying. So then they're going to help you, continue to grow as a person, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like, man, just having that in your circle, man, is very important, and I'm blessed for that, because a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't have everybody in their circle corner, so I feel like I'm blessed, man, and to have that support system, continue to keep going and be myself.
Nico, speaking from a player perspective, how important is it just to have that consistency? Because even though you've been in the league for 4 years, this is the first time you're coming back with same head coach, same offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I feel like, man, it's important to have, the same consistency. You don't want to have any drop-offs. I feel like just having the same coach, the same offense, same, unit from last year, man, just adding another year to it, man, it builds the feel, builds the energy, builds the confidence, and all around the building, and I feel like just having this second year, in the offense, man, it's going to be great for everybody to make plays, have fun, man, put some points on the scoreboard, just reach out and go, just get that Super Bowl, man. So I feel like that's the mission, continue to work every day,
Cool.
Continue to stack days, for sure. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you very much.